Something like that really I felt God's influence in my life or someone else's life, I would say, was with my mother-in-law Dolores in her later years when before she died, after she had a stroke and she wasn't quite herself, she came back to her Catholic faith even under those circumstances. And there was a lot of kind of coincidences and her remembering someone's name or phone number that got her connected with a Catholic priest. She ended up making a confession and dying inside of the church. And I can't imagine that could have possibly happened any other way than with God's intervention.
Well, a few years ago when my good friend Uncle Dennis, who was my neighbor growing up, and he was dying, and we were invited into their home for, on and off for his last hours, and it was just very sweet to get to be a part of that, like in these sacred moments of how you think there's going to be a lot of fear, but there's a lot of grace. And I appreciate our friends letting us be a part of that.
I don't know if I could put the most beautiful moment that I've witnessed, but I will say that again and again, when I am with the kids, including my own children, at the children's choir at the church where I'm, a member of, and I direct the choir, when I hear them sing certain songs, that is the most beautiful moment. And I have many of those, but I can remember in particular our closing song for Christmas Eve. It was just so beautiful that I felt like the whole church was lifted up, and I was like, wow, God must be so happy to see all these little kids singing and praising Him.